So hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Most of you guys were asking to make a video on Game Sense, and here I am with a new tips and tricks video on Game Sense. Game Sense is the most important part of game. If you have a good close range, good sprays, you have improved your movement and your sniping, but you don't have a good game sense, then it will be very difficult for you to survive hard and pro lobby. On the other hand, if you have a good game sense, but decent close range and sprays, then you can survive that lobby easily, and there are chances that you will get a lot of kills. Just by thinking that how I will rotate from this point to this point, and how I will take fights, and all of these things come in Game Sense. So today's video will be on Game Sense. And make sure to like the video and subscribe the channel. And let's keep a aim of 200 likes, so make sure to like the video. And without further talks, let's start the video. So first of all, we will talk about those players who don't know about how to use jetpacks, how to do proper jiggle, and how to take fights. So for those players, I have a great tip, and that is, make sure to play as much team deathmatch as you can. So what you have to do is you have to play TDM as much as you can, and you have to maximize the usage of jetpacks. Jetpacks matters a lot in taking fights, and I have seen many players who don't know how to use jetpacks properly, and they are just flying here and there. So basically, there are some usage of jetpacks. 1. When you are going to zone or you want to cover the distance quickly, you can use your jetpacks to cover distance faster in less time. 2. Another usage of jetpack is to avoid and dodge enemies' bullets by flying here and there. 3. Another usage is to fall back. Let's assume that you are being rushed by 3 or 4 enemies, so what you have to do is, you have to knock one enemy and then you have to change your location with your jetpack quickly, and you can surprise your enemies from a different location. 4. Another usage of jetpacks can be in traveling or going quickly through the windows. So these were all the usage of jetpacks, and make sure to utilize jetpacks and use them properly. And if you want me to make a detailed video on how to use jetpack properly, then you can tell me in the comments. The second tip will be for those players who don't know that when to use jiggle movement and when to use jump spam movement. So for those who don't know, jiggle movement is the basic left and right movement, and jump spam is a movement where you jump again and again. So how do we know that when to use which movement? So for those who are confused in this thing, let me give you the answer of this question. If you guys are taking fights inside a warehouse, buildings, or any container, so make sure to use jiggle movement. And if you are taking fights in an open area or on any roof, then prefer jump spam movement. It will help you a lot in close range. The reason of doing jiggle in buildings is that inside a building there is not as much space for jump spam movement, because when you will do jump spam, you will cover a good amount of area, and the area in the buildings are not that big, so your movement will be affected. While in an open area there are a lot of spaces, and at that time, jump spam movement is the best. So make sure to use jiggle movements inside buildings and jump spam in open area. And if you want to learn jump spam and other movements, then you can watch this video, and I will give its link in the description. The next tip for you guys will be on not rushing blindly on enemies. The reason I am saying this is that most of the players rush blindly on enemies without knowing about their locations, due to which they get easily killed by the enemies. This is a common and very big mistake done by most of the players. As you can watch in this clip, I saw one enemy and I just rushed on him blindly. And when I reached there, his teammates were also there. My FPS were constantly dropping and my game was lagging a lot. And it was very easy for them to kill me. So make sure to first know about enemies' location and then rush on them. So for the solution of this thing, what you have to do is that when you knock an enemy, just don't finish him directly. The reason why I am saying is that when you will knock an enemy, he will always head towards his teammates for revive. So you will get an idea about the location of his teammates, due to which it will be easy for you to know locations of other enemies, and you can also kill his teammates. Another thing you can do is by using a sniper or by using your scope. You have to first take the intel about enemies, that how many enemies are there, and then you have to rush. For this you can also play with a guy who is good at sniping, and it will be easy for you to know about enemies' location. 91% of you guys haven't subscribed the channel, so please do subscribe, so you can never miss any tips and tricks video related to Farlight 84. So most of you guys don't know that, which hero to choose, so let me explain to you guys that. First of all, every hero has his or her own abilities and skills, so every hero is good in his or her own perspective. So now how to know that which hero suits you? And the answer to this question is that first you have to know about your role in your team, that whether you are an attacking player, a defensive player, or a support player. So now how to know about our role in team? If you guys have a low-end device, then you can choose either supportive or defensive role hero, because if you will rush on enemies, your device will lag in. Your FPS will drop, due to which it will be difficult for you to take fights with enemies, and low-end device players will be best for defensive and supportive role. If you guys have a good close range and a good aim and movement, then you can take an attacking hero like Bo, Lucinda, and Maggie. For those who wants to give backup to their teammates, they can choose either defensive or supportive hero like China, Ember, Duckside, Momoy, and Young. So make sure to choose hero wisely and always try to buy those hero which suits your gameplay style. So my last tip for you guys to improve game sense is by playing as much matches as you can. The reason why I am saying this is that by playing a lot of matches you will gain experience, and this is a new game, so everyone wants to be better. So make sure to practice and play as much as you can, because by playing matches you will know about many things like how to take fights, how to rotate in zone, and when to fire and when to not fire. And you will automatically gain experience, and you will become a pro player in less than 1 week. So make sure to play as much as you can. So guys, these were all the tips from today's video. I hope you guys will find this video useful, and make sure to like the video, and let's complete the 200 like aim on this video. That's it from my side. See you guys in the next video.